Natural Talk Show Podcast Show.
All right, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning into the Big Natural Talk Show podcast show. I'm sitting here today with Keegan Carmychael.
Hello. I love the name of your show. I went to a public school and we weren't allowed to talk about religion.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had to say the Big Natural if we were talking about God.
No way.
Yahweh.
Well, I don't know you that well, but I have seen you. I think we probably see each other a lot at Shakespeare's. How many times have you signed up?
Shakespeare's. I was it was close to a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah. There's been times I've been in LA.
Okay.
But like in total signups, like I stopped counting, but it was getting up there.
I'll see people get picked or fairly often, and I'm like, I think they're just lucky.
Yeah. Oh, they are. Some people, like, I'll hear them be like, oh, I signed up 4 times.
Yeah.
Or like 15 times.
I know, it's crazy.
That's nothing. Have you been picked yet?
No, but I've only signed up maybe 10 times. I'm not sure.
10?
We'll see. Yeah, I wanted to have you on because I know that like there was some controversy with with the episode you were on, and a lot of like mixed reviews. It seems like if you look at the comments, like a lot of people are like he did good, and then some people are like he's really similar to Mitch Hedberg, and it's like kind of all over the place. So I wanted to see what your thoughts were.
It's definitely an interesting comment section online.
Yeah.
But I really don't care. I'm not oblivious to what I was getting myself into. But there's been a lot of negativity, but there's also a lot of positivity.
Yeah, how often do you write jokes?
Well, I don't write jokes. I craft them because writing jokes is for popsicle sticks. And that's true though, because I got caught in this thing where I would like start writing a joke and I'd be like, oh, that's something that would go on a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
So you have to, oh shit. Great catch. That
Girl, you might have to be banned.
Off camera, a top 10 Sports Center play by the producer.
Yeah, that was crazy. He has quick reflexes.
Yeah, but in terms of making jokes, I'm literally doing it all the time.
Yeah.
But you can't force it. You have
For
to
sure.
just go out and find them. Jokes are everywhere. You just got to find them.
When did you start getting into comedy?
I got into comedy. It's been like a little over 2 years now. And then, I lost my job. I was a truck driver. Mm-hmm. And I was just living out of the truck. So I didn't really have a place to go. So I was just driving around. And I literally turned on the Rogan podcast, just driving around the country. And it just so happened it was the Pauly Shore episode.
Oh, wow.
And they were talking about the mothership. And I don't know, I just came here to check it out.
Interesting. So that was 2 years ago?
Yeah, a little over 2 years.
And then when you got here was when you started doing open mics and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't been doing comedy as long. I've only been doing it 9 months. And I'm still kind of trying to figure out my style and everything. So do you feel like your style is something that you're like, this is it? Or do you feel like it'll kind of evolve as you continue to do comedy?
No, I think this is it because I love doing it because it's fun to me, joke writing is fun.
Yeah.
Joke crafting is fun because I get to my brain just gets to keep busy all the time.
Okay.
And if I'm just if I don't have anything to think about, then that's bad. So I don't know what to do with myself. So it keeps my brain busy, I guess is what I'm saying.
And focused on something. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I'm like that too a little bit. I have ADHD. So my brain is also always going and I like to hyperfixate on things. And so right now, comedy has been my hyperfixation. And this podcast too. So both of those things. But that's interesting. So did you love listening to the Joe Rogan Experience for a while or?
Well, I just listened to it because when you're a truck driver, all you do is just listen to podcasts and music.
Yeah.
So Yeah, that's why I would just listen to Rogan at the time.
So I know like people say like you're very similar to Mitch Hedberg a lot.
Yeah.
Is like, when do you think the first time was that somebody said that to you? Was it like the first time you did a mic, or did it come later?
Um, I would I would catch a lot of flack for it in LA.
Okay.
Like I was only here for like 4 months at first,
Oh,
and then I went to LA for a while.
nice.
So I would catch a lot of flack for it in LA, but um, but I don't know. I think LA people are a little more aggressive sometimes.
Like people are mean to you?
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, what? Well, I don't want to paint it like that. Like, they just people like to give me their opinion, but it's weird because I don't care. Like, they expect me to be confrontational. I'm just like, I don't care. Whatever. Like, your
Yeah.
opinion's your. If
Like
you,
they're emotionally charged coming at you?
I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that means.
Okay.
Um,
Like they seem like angry sometimes.
yeah, they just always have something to say.
Okay.
And it just got to a point where it's like, guys, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Like, if you think I'm a problem, then I'm probably yours. And stop thinking about me. Worry about you.
I've heard like I have heard that your first 2 years of comedy, like you are influenced by your favorite comedians more so. And then like as you keep doing it, it keeps kind of evolving. I've heard like I can't remember who was on recently said that because I was asking them for advice and they were like, yeah, your first 2 years, like, you're just kind of figuring things out still. So when you think about like your comedy and everything, like in your style, do you feel like you're influenced by Mitch Hedberg?
Oh, yeah. I'm influenced by all the people who did one-liners, like
Yeah.
Stephen Wright, Dimitri, and
Mhm.
Mitch. Um, I'm absolutely influenced by all of them.
Yeah.
And I think the thing I really learned from Mitch was to do a joke like in as few words as possible, because
Okay.
then you can get to the punchline quicker, and then you can just tag it, and that's how you increase your laughs per minute. And then, like, Dimitri, his influence in me was like, he described how like a joke is like a puzzle. And so once you understand what he means, it becomes super fun to write jokes, because you just got to get things to connect. And it's really fun
Yeah.
to like just go out and try to solve that puzzle.
Yeah. You do have like a similar cadence to Mitch Hedberg.
Well, I think my voice sounds like him,
Yeah.
but in terms of cadence, I actually read a lot of Charles Bukowski.
Okay.
He for those who don't know, he's an amazing poet, and he describes how writing should never be boring. Writing should not be blah blah blah. Writing should be bim bim bim. So my cadence for making jokes is from Bukowski, bim bim bim.
Okay.
That's really where that comes from. But then I think my voice, I like have my natural voice is more like Mitch, so
Yeah.
then it just gets tied into that.
Do you know who your dad is?
I know that I think it's not him.
Oh, who?
Well, no, I don't know who it is. I just
Okay.
know that I know that it's probably not him. No, there's like really weird things, super strange parallels to me and Bukowski. Like when I read his stuff, like the places we've been. He he like he used to stay on like Western and Pico. This is in LA, and I used to stay there too, and I would go out and like this intersection, the intersection of Western and Pico. I would just walk around. I would get drunk and I would just walk around there, which isn't good because there's a lot of traffic. And I would think of so many jokes there. Like,
Interesting.
that was my hot spot for making jokes.
So, do you know what year Bukowski died?
It was 90s.
90s?
I think it was 94.
What year were you born?
I think it was 94.
Oh, you were born in 94 too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, maybe you're his reincarnation.
Oh, wait, reincarnation. Whoa.
Yeah, no, I took it even to a weirder place.
Okay.
Because then if you're in the same place as he was in and you're getting inspiration, maybe you were there in another life.
It's true. Well, it's weird too. The park. Oh. Damn it. I can't remember the name of the park.
Okay.
The park he would go to too. Is the same park that I would go to in LA and just sit there and like think about stuff.
Wow.
And I didn't even know that. And then I was like reading it's stuff. I'm like, oh my God. And there's just really strange coincidences. And it's weird because it's not like a park that you should actually hang out in.
Yeah.
You should not be there. They have an area for dogs to go to the bathroom. And then the rest of the area is just where the people go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, that happens a little bit in downtown Austin too, I feel.
Yeah, oh, this sweet smell of piss.
Hot, rotten piss.
Flying through the air.
I did want to ask you too, if you could do your minute over, is there anything you would have changed? Or your interview?
No, the minute. I don't care about the minute. My first joke usually bombs. Like, I actually anticipate no laughter on a first joke always because, like, people kind of got to, like, catch up to me and, like, figure out what I'm doing. That joke actually does. The first joke I did usually does really well if I, like, throw it into a middle of a set. But,
yeah.
But, no, I always anticipate my first joke's going to bomb. I'm over that. The interview, the thing about the interview, I don't think people understand like how fast things move when you're on the Kill Tony stage.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's
yeah. And
so the people are like mad at me for like not answering questions the right way. I'm like, guys, it moves so fast. It's not like right now where you get to like chill out, think about things, explain stuff. And like people were like twisting my words. Like there's people are saying like I'd never even heard of Mitch. I never said that, guys. Yeah, I said my biggest influence was Dimitri, but then people were like, "Oh, he says he never heard of Mitch." I'd never said that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess maybe what I'm saying is maybe in the interview I should have just said like, "Yeah, he's one of my influences too."
Did you, afterwards or just in general, did you feel like it was going to start like a Reddit war? Did you know that going into it, like it's going to start a Reddit war, or
I'm aware of how polarizing I am just because in person, so many people tell me they love me, then the next person says how much they hate me.
Yeah.
But I don't think I anticipated this much polarization. And I also want to point this out. Like, I've learned the last few days that the internet isn't completely real because the amount of people who have come up to me in real life have been so overwhelmingly positive. And it just shows like on the internet, anybody can hide behind the internet and talk shit.
For sure.
But in real life, people are like way more supportive, and that's awesome. And also on the internet, there's so many people who've DM'd me saying such nice things. So like I really appreciate all the people doing that.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen you a lot. That's why I invited you on, because I was like, he keeps popping up in my feed, and it's really? Like, and I feel like you were ready to talk about things too, because you were addressing it in some of your videos. So I just wanted to give you a platform to talk about it more. So I was wondering, this is kind of like a weird question, but of all of the Kill Tony bucket pool regulars or golden ticket winners, who would you not be surprised to see on the Epstein list?
Not surprised to be on it. I don't want to put anybody down. I'm not that type of person. I hate putting people down like that.
Oh, it's not saying anything that bad. It's just saying they want kids.
Who? Oh, yeah, it's not that bad.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Who's your Mount Rushmore for comedians?
Okay. So we'll just get the first two out of the way because we've been talking about them. So obviously, Mitch and Dimitri, and then okay, the other one is Steve Martin. I listen to a lot of Steve Martin because I just like to play. I don't know. I used to like collect vinyls, and I had a couple Steve Martin vinyls.
Okay.
So I just like to listen to them, and I've learned little tricks from him.
Nice.
But anyway, the last one is someone. He's not on the Mount Rushmore of like comics, but he's one of my favorite. If we're just talking about my four favorite,
yeah, just your favorites.
The other one is Kyle Cease.
Okay.
For those who don't know who Kyle Cease is, look him up.
Nice.
He has a special from 2007 called Weirder, Blacker, Dimplier. It is fall on the floor laughing.
Really?
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to look it up.
I don't even know if you can find it these days, but if you can find it, it is fall on the floor laughing.
Nice.
There's quotes from that because, I saw it when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. There's quotes from that I still tell my mom just to annoy her because they're so fun.
That's so funny. I love that. How does your mom feel about you doing comedy?
She, I don't know. We don't really talk a whole lot, but not that I don't want to. I do want to talk to my mom. I just want like good things to tell her.
I get that.
I don't always want to like call my mom and be like, hey, there's a problem.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, you feel that way. I'm not the only one. Cool.
Yeah, you want to give her like the good things.
But I don't know. My mom was all. One time, my mom was like, "Comedy is really holding you back." I'm like, okay, but maybe my family is holding me back from comedy.
Did she see your Kill Tony appearance?
No one from my family has contacted me yet.
Really? So you don't know if they've seen it then?
They're busy people.
What do? Are they just working?
Yeah,
regular life.
They work a lot.
Yeah.
They're like super busy people.
Yeah.
I actually like have that too, but I just put it towards like making jokes. My parents are very hard driven to work.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. I have that too. I'm more hard driven to just be creative. And I don't think like we always see eye to eye on that.
Yeah.
But whatever. No, they're cool though. It's whatever. I love them.
I think it can be hard if you feel like you're different than them, but like how was it growing up? Like, did you have siblings? What was your life like growing up?
How were they growing up? Cool. They were awesome.
They were awesome. Yeah. So you just had a normal life?
Yeah. Well, they were cool.
I know. If they're both alive, so you can't really say anything. Like you gotta wait for them to die or something. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I feel like I had a pretty normal life too growing up. But how old were you when you knew like you wanted to do stand-up comedy?
I didn't. I literally earlier. Actually, now that I remember, I used to. Oh shit! This is gonna get deep. I remember. Hi, puppy. I love you.
She loves you.
I remember like writing jokes on note cards when I was a kid. But like I would like try to hide them because like I was like super scared. Like I didn't want my parents to know what I was doing. Which is weird because why would my parents care? But I've like always been like super
conflict avoidant.
Just I don't know. I like never wanted my parents to know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's so weird because it's like why.
I get that. I'm like that too. Like when I was a kid, I fell through the ice on the lake behind my house, and I did not want them to know. My friend like saved me, and then I went to her house, and I had to like stand in front of like a fire to like warm up, and I went home and never told them. I was just like, I don't want them to know I almost died.
Yeah, that
Like, I don't know why. I just didn't want them to know. So I get that.
Yeah, that reminds me of this time. I was fishing at a lake, and I reeled in a guy's lost wallet, and I took it to his address, but he wasn't there. And it turns out he was at the bottom of the lake.
I like that.
You wrote one for me? Okay. I'm not going to say it because then people really will try to kill me. But it is a funny joke, dude.
I think that would have been great. Like, I would have wanted you to do that on Kill Tony. Because it just, like, it felt like it was kind of like an elephant in the room. And if you get ahead of it, then it stops that whole, like...
So yeah, there's a lot of controversy like surrounding you right now. I've seen some of the comments. I've seen a lot of the posts. But I'm wondering, have you received any crazy like DMs from any Kill Tony fans, or what is the craziest one you have received?
Okay, can we talk about this one guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I have. Okay. There's this one guy who every day, multiple times a day, keeps sending me a picture of him with Mitch. It's his own personal picture of him with Mitch. And in that picture, Mitch is wearing a brown jacket. And he keeps telling me I need to dress differently. And I'm like, I am so sorry. On that one day that you took a picture with Mitch, he was wearing a brown jacket.
Whoa.
Like, it's crazy to me how people are like that. But I wear this jacket because I'm down pretty bad right now, and I don't even have a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
So I wear this jacket because it's the nicest thing I have.
Yeah.
Because my mom got it for me for Christmas a while ago. I just wear it because it's the nicest thing I have. And everybody's like, "Oh, you got to dress different." I wear jeans and a jacket, dude.
Well, okay, instead of this guy DMing this, maybe he could Venmo you.
My closet is pretty thin right now. If I could use some clothes.
Hey, you know what we could do? I don't know if you're down for this, but I just got this kit where I can see what the best colors are on you. And I can drape fabric on you, and we could see what color your next jacket should be.
Okay,
Nobody's ever taken me up on this offer. I've offered other people.
And they're still not.
So you like browns?
Oh, yeah. I actually have 4 brown jackets. So people who are telling me to stop wearing a jacket, just know if I lost this jacket, I would still have 3 more to put on.
You've got an arsenal of brown jackets.
I have an arsenal of brown jackets.
I like brown jackets, too. I also own a bunch of brown jackets. I think you're probably a warm spring color palette. Because brown is in your color palette, probably. If you keep gravitating towards it.
That's what people tell me all the time.
That you're a warm spring
color
palette? I
go...
Me too.
I walk down the street. They're like, "Oh, that's that dude who's a warm spring."
My producer, I think, is either a warm spring or an autumn. I don't know.
I think his name's Phil.
Nope.
No, sorry.
He's only a spring or not. I only see people as their color seasons. But I do find it funny because, like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but like sometimes I'll wear a light gray, and it makes me look dead. Like it looks so bad.
Dead?
I just look so bad in like a light gray, and then I found out the color season thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. But it's dumb. It's just another dumb thing to think about.
This is why I date lesbians because they don't talk about this shit. I'm so tired of straight women.
Yeah, what's your love life like?
You know, they say that if they say a girl will go out with you if you can make her laugh. I think the people laughing at my shows are dudes. Yeah, nothing. No love life.
No?
One time, recently at my apartment, I accidentally walked into the wrong apartment.
What?
Yeah, I was just as surprised as you were. And there's just a really beautiful woman there. So I asked her out for coffee on the spot. And she was like, yeah. And then she didn't show up to the date. I was like, that's a really bold move on your part.
But did you actually walk in that apartment, or is that just a joke?
No, that's real, because they switched my apartment number.
Oh.
And then I was just on the wrong floor, but going back to where my apartment was.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I walked right in. We don't have locks on our doors, so anyone can just walk into our rooms.
Why?
To fucking ask the landlord.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That seems illegal. I think that the rental laws are different here.
Yeah, I don't read the rental laws.
Me neither.
Well, then we're all fucked.
I just remember one time I know this person who lived in an apartment that was so dangerous.
Me too. I know a lot of people who live in apartments.
No, I know, but it was so dangerous. Like, it was like the water was always out. They paid a lot too. And then one night I was watching a movie and the whole building started to shake. And I was watching Howl's Moving Castle. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like a Ghibli movie.
Oh,
but
yeah, because I know what the fuck that is.
anyway, it's like a thing where it's like a moving castle. It's like on like wheels. And then the building I was in was shaking and like moving. Not because of an earthquake, just because it wasn't structurally sound.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you have any favorite movies? Do you watch movies?
I don't watch a lot of new movies. Because I don't have a TV.
Yeah.
But if I had like a couple of my favorite movies, one is Us by Jordan Peele.
Okay.
Us is a great movie. The second one is called Ex Machina. It's about artificial intelligence, but it's before artificial intelligence was like really popping off. And
I've seen that. But
You've seen it?
I need to rewatch it because it
It's
was
so
a
good.
long time ago. But it was good.
Yeah. Ex Machina. If anyone, it's a great movie. If anybody wants to check it out, especially now with AI taking over, it's probably even more interesting.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to rewatch that. So those are your two big favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a third?
Well, no, but I have a seventh. My seventh favorite movie is probably the Water Boy.
Love that
It's a
movie.
great movie.
Such a good movie. I used to
Yeah.
quote it when I was a kid. I think
Yeah.
I quoted every single Adam Sandler movie when I was a kid. Did you like Billy Madison?
Yeah, I love the Sandler and the Farley flicks, all that '90s, early
Yeah.
2000s stuff. That's I honestly like. I have ideas for movies. I really want to get into bringing back the comedy movie.
That would be great, honestly.
And we have like the talent to do it in Austin.
I want to do skits more often.
Yeah,
Do you want to
absolutely.
do any skits?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like that's easy and like doesn't take a lot of time. Like we had a funny idea for like having it be like comedians that we're trying the idea would be like we're trying to film something where only one person's funny, but then everyone keeps trying to be funny.
Yeah, I think we're doing that right now. Anyway, sorry, that was rude.
No, it's
I
fine.
don't put people down.
Well, I was like, it's a funny idea, but then I was like,
That's
is
why
it
I'm
though?
not a roaster. Anytime I try to say something mean, I just immediately feel so bad about it.
Really? I'm learning how to be one, but not very good. Like I get maybe if I go to, have you ever been to Banana Phone?
Yeah.
Have you been up on
no,
Banana
no,
Phone?
no. Oh, could you imagine what they would do to me at Banana Phone? No.
At least, hey, it's like, it couldn't go any worse ever. That's why I do it. Cause I'm like, it's the worst that would ever go. And it gives you like a bar.
You're right. That's actually, I actually really like your philosophy on that. I have a philosophy when it comes to like comedy. Sometimes when I bomb, I immediately go out and like ask out the next hottest woman I see because I know she's going to reject me. And then I just think about that instead of the fact that I just bombed.
To like, oh yeah, to be like, okay, I'm going to focus on something different.
Yeah.
So when you bomb, it fucks you up.
No, because I don't give a shit because there's a really great line from the show Rick and Morty, and Rick says, I've seen what you cheer. He says, I don't care about your booze. I've seen what you cheer for.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that all the time, like especially in L.A.
Yeah.
L.A. comedy is a little bit different than Austin comedy. And like I'm like, I've seen what you guys like. I don't give a fuck if you guys dislike me. So.
Yeah, so you're kind of just like, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to commit to this, and I don't care what people think, really.
how can you care what people think? Because everyone just has to wake up and try to shit, shower, and shave. Some more than others. And if people are really thinking about you, they're not. It's all in your head. Everyone just has to get through their day, and they're not really thinking about you.
Yeah, there's a book actually that I don't know if you've read. It's called like, I'm going to forget the name, but it's like the 5 laws or something. And that's one of them that like no one really cares, you know?
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah, like you can't really worry about what other people think because everyone's just worrying about themselves.
Exactly. Yep.
So it's like you don't have to take things personally and like it's a cool book. I never finished it. I like will start books, not finish them.
One time I started a book. I was reading an autobiography, and it started with a section about the author. And I was like, man, that is stupid. You know, like the whole book is about the author.
What are your favorite books?
So okay, I like I said, I read a lot of Charles Bukowski. My favorite Charles Bukowski book is Burning in Water, Drowning in Flame. So many great poems in that one. Another great Bukowski book is You Ever Get So Alone at Times It Just Feels Right. For anyone who's at a place in their life where they just don't know what the hell is really going on, like start reading Bukowski's poetry because it's so real, and you're gonna realize that everyone's fighting the battles that you are.
Yeah.
So just nut up and keep going. I love lines, but fentanyl ruined it.
Have you done fentanyl?
No.
Have you done drugs ever? Oh, you don't want to do that one? Okay.
Nice try, officer.
Well,
No.
I've done
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah,
I've done like mostly psychedelics. I like psychedelics, but I like don't really have any. I feel like I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. If you want to hit on a real note, I have a CDL. Like I said, I was a truck driver, and the only time I can really go and make real money is truck driving.
Yeah.
And if you have a CDL, you can't do any drugs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
'cause you
then
don't-
we won't talk about that.
No. You're good. I just thumbs up. Nobody. So like, if you having a CDL, you can't really do drugs. So that forces you to fall back on alcohol. And so like, yeah. There's been a lot of times where alcohol's been a problem, but
Yeah.
but I've gotten a lot better at it.
Do you drink before you go on stage?
No, I don't, because like in my sets I tell so many jokes.
Yeah.
Like I have to be locked in.
Yeah.
And everything I do, no, I don't want to. Never mind. I'm not gonna give away all the secrets. But
Yeah, I get that.
But I'm perform. No, I don't drink before I go up.
No, yeah. I like am trying to figure it out still, where sometimes I'll have one drink and I feel like I'm okay, but then well, for the roast battle, did you see me roast Colton?
No, I did not. I'll look it up.
I had too many drinks that night,
Okay.
and I realized I can't have 4 before I do stand up.
Yeah, that's a lot for a woman usually.
Yeah. I
Probably.
don't know why I did that.
That's usually how it starts. I don't know why I'm.
I was like,
Gonna have
I thought it would
some,
work.
yeah.
I've done 2 before. I was like, might as well.
Actually, yeah, the was something that really got me into drinking really bad was because, so this is when I was in LA. I had stopped for a while, and I was never drinking before doing comedy, and I was just chilling out in Little Tokyo, and Japanese beer is so good. Okay, so I was
Yeah.
drinking a lot of beer in Little Tokyo, and I was drunk, and someone hit me up and said, "Hey, come do a spot here."
Yeah.
So I showed up drunk. I took the bus, motherfuckers, and
Yeah.
I showed up drunk. It was the first time I ever performed drunk, and it went absolutely amazing.
No way.
Yes, it was the grand slam of grand slams,
No
the
way.
greatest set I've ever done. And so in my head, I was like, "Whoa, look how good I am when I perform drunk."
Yeah.
So then, and in LA, you can hit mics 7 nights a week, like they're like that. And
Yeah.
so I was doing mics every night, and I was like, "Look how good I am when I'm drunk." So I would just start drinking every day. It got so bad. I lived across from the liquor store, and like I would just go get a 6-pack, come back, drink it, go get another one. I was drinking 6 to 18 beers a day.
Whoa.
It got so bad, and that's actually one of the reasons I left LA, because I was I was just drinking way too much. And
Wow.
but I've gotten I've gotten better in Texas.
So when you're drinking a lot, are you basically the same? Like, I feel like sometimes I'll meet people that can drink and then you can't even tell they're drinking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great distinction. Sometimes I think about that. I'm like, it doesn't matter if I'm drunk, because I probably would have done that anyway.
Where like do you ever see a video of yourself drunk and think, yep, that's just my vibe. Like, that's who I am. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm usually the same when I'm drunk. Like, I was around my dad once. We were drinking beer. I had like 6 beers. And he was like, Kate, you should he was like, why are you acting the same? Like, you're not even buzzed. Like, he was just like shocked. I was like, no, I'm drunk right now, but I just still am acting the same. Like, I don't know. So some people, if they have a drinking problem, they change and they're a different person. Some people are the same. Maybe your sets, you were just doing the same you do now and you were just less nervous. Do you have video footage of you doing stand-up drunk?
No, I don't, and
Okay.
it makes me so mad, because the one set I'm talking about, I'm telling you, I wish I had footage of that.
Fuck.
But then it got to a point where it was becoming so bad. I know there's probably people in LA who are gonna call me like, yeah, that guy was fucked up.
Really?
Because it got to a point where I was like, I would just go on stage and forget everything, and I had to have a very serious, like, look in the mirror with myself, like
Yeah.
Keegan, this is not it, man. Like,
Wow.
figure it out, because this is not it.
Wow. It's good you realized it even without watching the set back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you just knew and you remembered, like, oh, that didn't go good. I forgot my lines type thing.
Yeah. Oh, I would forget everything. Because the other thing too is, like, I don't like to like read off paper.
Yeah.
I like to do it all from memory. Because
Yeah.
like Ralphie May says, like Ralphie May, he gave a symposium one time. He's like, be a fucking professional. Don't read off your notes.
Yeah.
So I do everything from memory, and
Yeah.
I would just show up wasted.
Yeah. If you're
and I
fucked up, then it's
could
like,
not. Yeah.
yeah, the memory, no matter how normal you're acting, I feel like you're right. Like, if you're going to try to remember that many jokes, because you do have one-liners mostly. Have you ever tried any other styles, or do you stick to that style because that's the way you're writing them?
Started, like, it's interesting. Okay, so it started, I would write longer ones, but then, like, I changed very quickly.
Okay.
Because I actually changed because of Kill Tony or like not changed, but like shortened them.
Oh, okay.
Because of Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, if I ever get pulled for Kill Tony, I want to be able to do like quick jokes, because
Yeah.
it's a 1-minute set. And then I just started doing the one-liners, and it just took on a life of its own. I enjoyed it so much.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people say that their style is different when they first start, and it just keeps kind of changing, evolving. Do you remember any of like your first jokes you ever wrote, or do you remember the day you did your first open mic?
It's probably like, what's the one, June? That's the one after May, right? Yeah, I think it was June of 2023 at the Lucky Duck. Good old Lucky Duck.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. How did it go?
Okay, this is interesting. This is a really interesting
Yeah.
story. Okay. Like the first 3 times I ever did comedy, like it went pretty well.
Okay.
As well as it can go
Yeah.
for your first 3 times.
To like get
doing
you
comedy.
hooked.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, oh, I got this. You know?
Yeah.
Then I went months without even getting a chuckle. And that
Yeah.
was super humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could pick your ideal like comedy career, what would it look like? Like what if you could like imagine like the best outcome, like what would you be doing? Like what would be the kind of comedy career that you want?
I have 3 30-minute specials that I want to do.
Okay.
And then I want to, like I said, I want to get into the comedy movie. We have to bring back the comedy movie. We have to.
Yeah.
Like, what's the last good comedy movie?
It's a good question. Oh, This Is the End was good. Did you see that?
No, I don't have a TV. But
It came out a while ago.
I've been.
Guys, get
broke.
him a TV
Yeah. Okay.
so he can watch it.
Wait. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips of it. That's the one with like, doesn't like Emma Stone show up at the end or something?
Mm-hmm.
I've
And
seen
there's
clips of it.
who else? Jonah Hill.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
You would like it. It's funny.
Yeah, I've seen the clips of it. It is funny. So
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
new
yeah.
though. It's old.
You're right. Yeah.
You know. I
So
mean, it's not that new at least.
and maybe you guys can attest to this. I don't know if it's just because it's the era we grew up in, but it just seems like the 90s and those early 2000s comedy movies, they're so much better.
Yeah,
than,
there's so many good ones. Like Step Brothers. Did you see that?
Oh well, yeah, of course, yeah. But still,
That's early
it's
2000s.
still mid 2000s at least.
Like
but
2010, 20 or 2009. I don't know.
something like that. Yeah.
Not that new. Anchorman.
We're old. Oh, that's old. Yeah. But that's my.
That's the end right there. Like once it's like the Seth Rogen movies and like Will Ferrell still had a few good ones, but like it's once we get into like 20, I think like from 2012 and on is probably.
I agree. That fucking what was that? What was that called? Timeout. Quadruple timeout.
I'm blanking.
Kill Coney 2012. Coney 2012 ruined the comedy movies. Do you guys remember that?
No.
Yeah, you Coney. You don't remember Coney 2012?
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, a Ugandan warlord. And
What?
a Ugandan warlord was making people mad, and some guy in San Diego was like, I'm gonna make a Facebook video with Kanye West music in the background to get a bunch of people fired up to donate money to a cause that ain't gonna have any effect on donating money to the cause. And then
Wow.
he ended up naked jerking off at an intersection in San Diego because he failed so miserably.
Whoa.
That's where I see myself heading in life.
I don't think
Yeah.
that'll happen.
Well, yeah, San Diego is a great place, by the way.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. If that's what you want.
Oh,
Hey.
well, yeah,
more
I
power
don't-
to you.
yeah, I've done that there. San Diego is the last great city
It's
left
so
in
pretty.
California. Yeah, the women are.
Yeah.
And
the
everything else,
the
too.
hills are pretty. I mean, I was only there for a weekend, so I don't know it that well.
Yeah, I haven't spent a whole lot of time there, just here and there. Beautiful place, man. Beautiful place.
So, do you like it in Austin?
Yeah, I do. I do, cause here's the thing. I was a truck driver, so I've literally been everywhere.
Yeah.
I've seen the whole country, and I think Austin's a great place. Oh wait, no, time out. It's horrible. Don't come here, everyone.
Oh,
Stop.
right, I
Stop.
know.
Dude, there's fucking tigers in the street.
Have you ever acted or done anything like that? Like done acting professionally? Did you go to school? A lot of comedians I've found have like studied acting and stuff. I was just curious.
No, I haven't. I have an interesting theory. I've spent a lot of time around actors. Like if I was making a movie, I wouldn't even want actors. To me, like it becomes so much more authentic if you can just shoot real people. I did a play as a kid. I was a garbage man. I had one line. I said, "Same as last week, empty."
Maybe that's where your love for one-liners came
I
from.
just thought of that too. Yeah,
That's how it happened, you guys.
It was destiny. I love you. I love your strawberry pillow. It looks like great comfort food.
Do you have any siblings?
Uh-huh.
What number are you in the birth order?
2.
2?
Yeah. 2 out of 2.
You're the youngest.
Yeah.
Statistically, that makes sense that you're doing comedy, I guess.
I've heard that before. Like the youngest one is a weirdo.
I'm also the youngest.
Yeah. Do you think
I'm weird. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When you were talking about writing jokes when you were a kid, I did that too, except I would just write swear words. But I thought swear words were really funny. And one time I was in my grandma's truck and I wrote ass. I just learned how to spell ass.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I wrote
that's an easy
all
one.
over
There's 2
her
letters.
truck.
You wrote ass all over the truck?
In pen.
Why would you do something like that?
It was nighttime.
Did you hate your grandma?
No, I loved her. I just didn't give a shit though. I was just like, it was mostly on like the console, like this type thing.
Oh, what did?
And I just.
Yeah, what'd she say?
They were just shocked. They were like, my grandma, we were on a road trip and my grandma was shocked. I think she was nice about it. I think there was an element of, I thought the cap was on the pen and I was just kind of like pretend writing because it was dark in the car.
Okay.
I think that was my excuse. I've always been a big liar. So I don't really know. But it's funny because my dad did something similar too when he was a kid.
If only his child would have learned a lesson. Never mind.
It's in the DNA.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It was passed down.
That's what I was going for.
The generational trauma of writing stupid shit on a car or a couch. Well, it's been great having you, Keegan. It's been interesting getting to know you, and this is the end of the podcast. So is there anything that you want to shout out before we go?
Juanita. I told her I was gonna sneak her in.
Yeah, next time maybe you and Juanita could come on. But I would like to have you on again sometime. And if you guys don't know, you're on Instagram, right? Where else are you? Your Instagram, TikTok,
and and
Facebook?
Oh, I deleted that.
Me too.
So long ago.
I also don't have Facebook.
Amen. Once your grandparents get on Facebook, it's time to leave.
That's when I had to delete myself too. Yeah.
Cool.
So it was great having you. Thanks everyone for watching. Please subscribe and like and comment below. Bye.